were talking about your swap in roles. So how you've moved from various parts of the industry and IT. So Nate, can you just start us off, like with your shift in roles? How have you shifted?
A couple of years after college, started a consulting company, building software for customers, building, integrating, and to a certain extent helping them buy and integrate, building reporting, off of data. And so that's really the lens that I looked at this problem through for the first 2 decades of my career, and advising customers on how to think through this problem. And I'll say that the problem looked really different 20 years ago than it looked 10 years ago than it looks today. And so this is kind of a moving target, for people who said, well, I've had that discussion, I have a point of view, I've made my decision 10 years ago or some point in the past. I think it's worth taking a fresh look, at this. Now, as a vendor, as someone selling products and not services, I think it's a whole new perspective on questions customers could ask, maybe more efficient paths that customers could go down with maybe less regret.
Right.
And Tanya and I have just kind of friendly discussions about this topic and about maybe some of the boneheaded decisions that customers made over the years, and then why or why not, or great decisions customers made and kind of how they've benefited from that. And so, yes, it's always a fun topic to go through.
Excellent. And then Tanya, your shift?
Yeah, so running a software company, you're always in a sales cycle, and one of your competitors is in-house solution, right? Mm-hmm. We'll build it ourselves. And in that role, I constantly ask them, okay, I get you probably have really smart people that understand your business problem today, but are you planning on expanding your business? Are you planning on going into new markets? Are you planning on offering new products? Are you planning on changing how you want to operate your business? Because what they build today is not going to be what you need tomorrow. And so if you're not anticipating that, you're starting over from scratch every single time. And even now as a consultant, I've had companies come to me going, we're debating the build versus buy. And I'm like, okay. They're like, we've done it once before and it really isn't working for us anymore. And so now we want to have the debate again. And I'm like,
didn't work then.
Right? I'm like, well, you already have your answer. What the question should be is, build didn't work for us. So how do I find the right base that gets me the basics of what I need to play in the industry that I am for the services that I need, but gives me the ability to customize to fit what I need for how I want to run my business.